Alright, we got the steering column out today. Got the floral frame nip for the wheelhouse. Trying to figure out exactly how we're going to run our steering shaft up to the dash there. These uprights are going to be the beginnings of our dash. We're still not exactly sure where that's going to end up. But anyways, got the floor framed up here. The other day I was working on electrical here. That turned into a fiasco, of course, but actually went pretty good. I just thought something was messed up and it wasn't. I had a loose ground, so our original connector was about here for the instrument cluster. So to get it up on top of the dash, I had to make this harness about 7 feet longer. 20 wires in here. I could not find a schematic for this darn thing online. And so I know I didn't need all the wires, but I wasn't sure which ones I didn't need, so I just lengthened them all. But anyways, we got that all figured out. It's working now. Got our ignition switch in there just temporarily, because that was on the column originally. So anyways, it will be key to some sort, so hoodlums don't run off for this thing or shut it off when we got it running as a generator at Burning Man, or wherever we park this thing. So yeah, work on getting this electrical tied up here a little bit better. I had to loop my neutral safety switch so I can start this thing in gear now and run people over when I start it. That's not good, but we'll just be careful. So yeah, anyways, electrical is pretty much done for now. Gonna have to figure out what to do with the headlight switch. This is all gonna go bye-bye. I think this brown wire is the only one I need just to light up my gauge cluster to the original harness. But anyways, got an idea of basically how we're gonna hook our pedals up. I'm just gonna run some bracketry up here. So for my brake, I can just come down with a single rod up and down and just have a kind of a stomp style brake pedal. Throttle's on a cable, so I'm probably just going to get like a go-kart aftermarket cable kit. Actually, I think I probably have a couple in the storage shed. Maybe, maybe not, but that'd be way easier. Just run cable where I need it. It's going to have a hand throttle. A little easier to drive that way, I think, while you're standing up. Shifter is going to probably come up through, I think the 4-wheel drive is just behind the actual transmission shifter. So about here, I'll probably have to cut a hole. Then I'll get some linkage or whatever for our gear shift. That's all easy peasy. The tricky part's going to be getting the steering up on top of the wheelhouse, but we'll figure that out. Anyways, made quite a bit of progress here. Things are moving along. It's starting to look like something besides a pile of scrap metal or a convertible truck. But yeah, it's fun to be able to stand up there now and actually get an idea of what this thing's going to look like size-wise. It's about 2 feet wider on the sides, of course, and then in the front, it's going to come as your standard V-hull in your boat. So, still not going to really know where those front tires are going to end up until we actually start skinning the outside hull of this thing. But I don't know. It'd be cool if they're inside the hull, but if they stick out a little bit, we'll make them like landing gear kind of looking or something. I don't know. We'll do something fun with them. But yeah, anyways, making progress. Said, get some plywood down here maybe this weekend and frame this dash up a little better so it doesn't fall over. And probably build some kind of half wall for the back, about the same height as the front dash, just to help have this thing a little more, give it a little more stability, and then figure we'll make a temporary roof we can take off, so when we're hauling this thing, we don't have the roof, which is going to be making this thing about 7 feet, 6.5 feet, probably from the base of that, which I think is 5 feet. So that would make this thing 12 feet standing on its own. And putting it on a trailer, it's going to make it about 13.5 or so. So I think most off ramps on the freeways overpasses are 15 feet. So just to make it easier to transport this, we'll have it so the roof pops off. I think I'm just going to have it framed up with a standard size sheet of plywood over the roof of this thing. Give it some shade, and I don't know, eventually might frame it up so we can have somebody stand up there. We'll see how much weight this thing can hold. So yeah, anyways, making some progress. Alrighty, here's our view from up here on the wheelhouse. It's about 5 feet off the ground. I'm liking this. We have a good view of stuff around us. Got a good view off the back of the car. So should be able to maneuver this thing around, no problem. See the top of trailers from up here, no problem. But anyways, so we got our dash coming in here, and about 32 inches up. Gonna have to figure out how exactly the steering is going to come up in here, so that'll kind of be our final determination of the height of the dash and all that stuff, and the layout of the dash. Most of the switches will be over here on the right hand side for lights and stuff. Down below us will be our compartment. I'm going to put a trap door in the floor here so we can get down into the lower compartment.